My name is Jessa Simon. I am a senior at Augustana College.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Torrin, and my pronouns are she, her.
I am Emily Kiner. I am 23 years old.
Hi, my name is Keenan Ellis. My pronouns are he, him, his. I went to Augustana College.
Kaitlin and I were actually in our very first show at Augie together, freshman year, fall semester in 35mm. We just met through being at rehearsals, and we also had acting class together. So I don't know, I guess we kind of became friends through that, but then we got much closer towards the end of sophomore year. It's so weird because Kaitlin was like so quiet and never talked a lot, but now that we're besties, like, you're one of the funniest people I know. Like, she's opened up a lot more, which is really cool.
I know Kaitlin. I've known Kaitlin for a very long time. I met her freshman year of high school, which would have been my junior year. I thought she had a lot of, innocence to her. I know she came from a private school, so there's a bit of a different lens that those kind of students have on the world. Slowly through the years, I noticed her really start to open up, especially through theater.
I know Kaitlin from college. I was introduced to her by my girlfriend because they went to high school together. We are still good friends to this day, constantly in touch, visiting each other. I think of her more as family than a friend at this point. And speaking on Kaitlin's growth in theater, specifically, I worked with her as an actor when I was directing. She was one of my actors. I witnessed over the 8-week course of our show that I was directing, I saw her growth kind of explode. It was just a buildup, and it all just released all at once. I remember one specific rehearsal. There was a very particular scene that required her to do a yell of sorts. She just did it after feeling pretty self-conscious about it, after constantly coming to me and being like, how do I do this? What do you want from me? I don't know how to do this. She just did it, and it was great, and we kept it, and it stayed. Watching her grow, she got to represent a character that was not only important to herself and to me, but that was a representation of a pretty good chunk of our college.
Kaitlin is one of my longest term and bestest friendships ever. I met Kaitlin when I was in 8th grade and Kaitlin was in 7th grade. We met during a community theater production of Annie, and Kaitlin played Annie.
Tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow.
I remember when Kaitlin decided to come to Augie, I was so excited. Deep down, I was always like, Kaitlin's meant to be here. Kaitlin at the start of college versus Kaitlin at the end of college is so completely different, like two completely different people. And that has been the coolest thing to see because I loved that Kaitlin at the beginning. But wow, I love this Kaitlin now because this Kaitlin is really the Kaitlin that I'm like, damn, like I'm proud to be her friend. I admire her. Like I look up to her. Like this Kaitlin is someone that I'm just like, I'm almost speechless at this point. If every good adjective there is, I could probably say, because that's just Kaitlin.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna cry? This is like a look back almost. It's so sad. Sorry. Freshman and sophomore year, we were both in the Jenny Lind vocal ensemble with Dr. Zemek. And then junior year, we made it into Augie Choir with Dr. Hurdy. With choir and with music in general, Kaitlin is very extremely talented and can feel music and can understand what good music is and how to execute it, from being in choir to writing her own things. And I think all of those skills are super useful in real life.
Why go against the grain? Why swim upstream?
That little baby I met in high school, even at the beginning of college, she has grown so much as an actress and felt so, like, all of her performances feel so real, and I, like, connect with it so much.
I feel very lucky to have known Kaitlin for so long, like well over a decade now. That's crazy. I feel very lucky to have known her for so long because I've been able to see those changes and in how like she's just grown up and matured, and like it's been really cool to see her like shed so much of that like innocence and like break out of that like sheltered like person who she once was, because it makes sense. She was young and that's just the life she lived, and I loved her then, but wow, I love her even more now because it's been really cool to see her like really grow into herself and start like forming opinions for herself and becoming like a very like strong-willed, opinionated woman, and I love that in a person.
The best advice I can give you is to just, as much as you might miss college and college life, enjoy post-college, because it is like it's another beast, don't get me wrong, but really as much as you can, just take whatever you're given and run with it, whether that's new relationships, new people, obviously a new job, new opportunities in general that might not be straight down your alley but might veer off the path a little bit. Try it. Try anything.